You are influencing people and being influenced by people without even being aware of it. And in this video I'm going to explain how the Kybalion talks about hypnosis and what you can do to become just a bit more aware about how this is influencing your life. The way that the Kybalion explains this is by saying that in our mind there is a masculine part and a feminine part. Now this doesn't have anything to do with the political point of view of masculinity, femininity, but what they mean by this is that the masculine is the one creating and the feminine is the one receiving. And if you're becoming aware of this fact that there's constantly thoughts being created and thoughts being received, so this is something that is happening inside of our mind because the thought is created and the thought is received, and there's a space in between where you can decide how you're going to act upon this. And this is also what Viktor Frankl mentions in Man's Search for Meaning, that there's a space between the impulse and how you're going to respond to this. And it's in Think and Grow Rich where they explain that this is called auto-suggestion. So it's really important for the health and happiness of your own mind to be aware of the fact that you can change this auto-suggestion. Just become aware of the type of thoughts and the tone of voice inside of your own mind and the type of things that you are sending out and receiving in the other part of your mind. And in the other hand, yes, my camera is now in the other hand, you are also subconsciously or consciously doing this to other people. So with every word you are saying, you are giving other people the opportunity to change their mind. So it's a constant going back and forth between you and your surroundings, and that's also why your surroundings are so freaking important to how you're going to grow up, because you cannot be aware of everything that you let into your mind all the time. So every once in a while, you're not going to be aware of this little space around the sender and the receiver, and something is going to slip into your subconscious. And of course, it's going to take a massive amount of awareness and energy. But I just want you to be aware of the fact that there is a choice and that you can decide your thoughts and the type of thoughts that you are sending. Now the second thing that I took out of the Kybalion is that what goes up must come down, and this also goes for emotions. And it makes it really obvious when we look at people becoming high of a drug and then having their calm down, but also you can notice very often that the people that are having very high and positive emotions are often the ones that are also capable of swinging to the other side of the pendulum and having very negative emotions, while some people only have a very small range of emotions that are available to their experience. The only thing that I can say from experience is that by meditating a lot and by becoming very equanimous, you can kind of look down upon the swings that your emotions are making, but it doesn't mean you're not experiencing them. It just means that you're not fueling them to become bigger and bigger. And of course there are more messages inside the Kybalion, but what was the main message for me is that everything is hypnosis. That's really what I realized. It might sound very airy-fairy, but if you think about it, if you look on social media, if you look on YouTube or the news, or you go to friends, with everything that they are saying, they are giving you an opportunity to change your mind. So I just want you to become aware, and the next time that you're going to be talked to or communicated to, just realize that it's a suggestion to change your mind, but you don't have to change your mind. Now all that I'm going to ask you now is, what was the most important thing for you in this video? And I will see you in the next video. Thank you.